News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson, celebrating 25 years of commitment to Guam, Micronesia, and the CNMI. Cars Plus Hyundai, home of the Kona electric vehicle, an electric heart with an SUV soul. Test drive yours today at Cars Plus. McDonald's of Guam, I'm Loving It, and King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Now on primetime, during an oversight hearing with your elected lawmakers, Public Health describes a new treatment aimed at helping COVID patients. Plus, the federal pandemic unemployment compensation program concludes tomorrow. And an early morning car crash up in Dedido claims the life of a 56-year-old woman.
Hafade, good evening everyone. Guahusi Isaiah Uggan, and thanks for tuning in. Public Health is now rolling out highly effective treatments for high-risk COVID patients. The therapy is called monoclonal antibody infusion, which can lessen symptom severity and prevent hospitalizations. DPHSS has also requested staffing assistance from the U.S. Health and Human Services. They're sending 20 medical team members who will man 4 separate treatment centers. Public Health Director Art San Augustine and Chief Public Health Officer Chima Mbakum explained that the program at a legislative oversight hearing today.
We are moving forward on this, and we are doing a real focused effort to stand this up so that we can help both hospitals decompress so that we can prevent hospitalization, which this treatment is intended for, up to 75 to 80%.
Treatment. So this morning, we've actually started the first set of treatments in collaboration with the GONG and GRMC. But that is, the HHS is supposed to come in to supplement what we're doing, and also we've reached out to the clinics who are interested, because the way it works, the clinics can actually order the medication on their own, so they don't even need public health to order it.
Public health officials also gave an update on their vaccination effort. Territorial epidemiologist Dr. Ann Pobutsky made a presentation showing that vaccines are working to prevent serious illness and deaths. She cited the recent surge in cases as an example.
There's a huge number of cases in the hospital, but the number in the ICU is approximately slightly higher than in January, February. That's showing you likely this herd protection. That there's a lot of people in the hospital, but they're not on the ICUs. They're not having severe illness. They're going to the hospital because they're scared.
Dr. Pobutsky says the recent uptick in cases is mostly persons in the 18 to 39 age group. She believes that's also the same age group with the highest percentage of unvaccinated individuals. A public hearing was held this afternoon on a pair of bills dealing with the governor's mandate for COVID vaccine in the public and private sector. Bill 180 would require legislative approval before the governor can order mandatory vaccinations. Bill 176 would require that if mandatory vaccinations are ordered, that the vaccine must be fully FDA approved. While GMH Administrator Lillian Posadas testified against the bills, Island resident Michael Rudolph reminded senators they have the power to end the public health emergency.
Take the gloves off. Leave your delicate political sensibilities at home. It is time that the people of Guam, my family, and my children get their freedom back. Stop the perception that you, the legislature, go about your day repeating, Maga Haga May I.
You know, because, again, a few think that their rights, their freedom, the individual rights is being impacted. It's not about individual rights. It's about our communal responsibility, our communal duty to protect the health and the safety of our island community, not just individual.
Also testifying against the bills were the heads of frontline agencies Guam Police and Guam Fire. A Chalampago resident who is a mother and business owner provided emotional testimony about the governor's mandatory vaccination. She said that although she's all in for keeping our community safe, the governor's executive order is discriminatory and puts a target on the unvaccinated. A month after wrapping up Operation Liberate Guam, the Guam National Guard is back to the Yoji Cabo Fieldhouse to stand up a vaccination clinic. Task Force Medical Commander Captain Denise Chargaloff says island residents can expect the same clinic operations and long lines as appointments have already been booked. The Guam Guard decided to reopen the vaccination clinic because of the demand, which can be attributed to the rise of COVID-19 cases, the governor's mandate for executive branch and private sector employees to get the shot. Public health spokesperson Janela Carrera says the UOG clinic will be in addition to the site at the mall.
We've moved our main operations from the Micronesia Mall to the University of Guam Fieldhouse starting this Saturday and the next week, but we're still operating out of the mall Thursdays and Saturdays next week. This is for vaccination.
The UOG clinic will reopen tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Join the vaccination by booking an appointment online via Eventbrite at tinyurl.com/vaxguam. There's the new head of the Governor's Physicians Advisory Group. Governor Lou Leon Guerrero named Guam Radiology Consultant CEO Dr. Nathaniel Berg as the new chairperson. Dr. Berg is also the chair of the Guam Board of Medical Examiners. He has 30 years of experience as a board-certified radiologist. Dr. Berg replaces Dr. Hoa Win, who resigned from the position more than a week ago. The last week to claim for pandemic unemployment assistance ends tomorrow, September 4th. PUA, along with the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation Program, has paid out more than $800 million to thousands of local residents who lost jobs or had their hours cut because of COVID. KUAM's Nessa Lecanto has a recap.
Guam Labor Director David De La Sola was tasked by the governor last year to stand up the island's first ever unemployment assistance program in the face of a pandemic with little time to spare.
Looking back, I don't know how I did it with our staff, standing up this whole thing and managing to do it all and get it all done. It's been quite exhaustive. There doesn't look like anything is being talked or kicked around as far as Congress or the states, as far as extending PUA. I mean, a couple states have thrown it out there that they'd like to, extend PUA, but nothing took traction.
The unemployment assistance has been a huge safety net for so many people who were put out of work by the pandemic. But as it now goes away,
it can get a little scary. As you saw my unemployment report recently, we were tracking, now it's 11.4% unemployment, which is still double-digit numbers. All I can say is that, our AJC, American Job Center, is open. We are working as best we can with the business community. And, there are jobs out there right now. I strongly encourage everyone to get those jobs that are available, even if it's not the job that you want.
De La Sola says they're there to help, but for many, it will be a reality check.
The public has to know, Department of Labor and the AJC, we don't create jobs. We only are a vehicle to get you aligned to the jobs that are out there.
He says the latest surge may put a big crimp in the economic recovery, and job seekers need to respond accordingly.
Still keep our fingers crossed that this variant will get under control and we'll start opening again. But you need to, prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
The Department of Revenue and Taxation is still accepting applications for the All Rise program. According to DRT Director Daphne Shimizu, as of 4 p.m. on Thursday, September 2nd, a total of 26,840 applications were received. Of that number, 20,881 were received online and 5,959 applications were filed in person. The governor has capped the program at $30 million, but Adelup Communications Director Cristopaco San Augustine said yesterday that should it warrant additional funds, the governor has committed to identifying such funds. More financial support is on the way for families in need of rental assistance as a result of the COVID pandemic. KUAM's Tyler Matanani has the details.
Launched in May, the Emergency Rental Assistance Program provides families that were financially impacted by the COVID pandemic and in need of assistance with rent and utilities. To date, they've helped over 800 rental tenants with over $4 million in financial assistance. DOA Deputy Director Bernie Guinness noted that there are still $26 million available under ERA 1, but they're already prepared to roll out a third round. She details what additional assistance people can expect when ERA 3 launches on September 6th.
We've established what is the application online web form and submission. So that would allow the opportunity for those who, rather than coming to our office, can simply go ahead and can actually apply, and we'll be using the Google Forms to capture the data there.
The third cycle will also include home internet costs for qualifying households. Carriers include GTA, Docomo, and ITE. Services will be for the home only and will not cover cellular services. Round 3 will also provide advance and bulk payments on expected assistance to utility providers.
We can also pay for relocation costs, secure deposits, payment to secure lease if barriers are faced by tenants, which is what is considered hard to house tenants. And then also past arrears at previous addresses can also be covered.
The ERA program provides a prevention of eviction, which landlords must sign, understanding that they cannot evict tenants for 90 days. Online web forms will go live on September 6th. Applicants may download the web form and submit online at doa.guam.gov or email it to them at era@goa.guam.gov. Hard copies are also available for pickup and drop-off at the ERA office located on the second floor, Suite 219 of the ITC building. Their office is open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they can be contacted at 638-4518 or 638-4519. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Tyler Matanani.
The Guam Police Department Highway Patrol Division is investigating the island's latest traffic-related fatality that occurred here in Dededo along Marine Corps Drive. A 53-year-old woman was pronounced deceased by attending physicians at Guam Regional Medical City. The head-on collision occurred just before 10:30 this morning by the East Sangsung Road intersection. Police spokesperson Sergeant Paul Tapao says the female was driving a Hyundai Tucson traveling south when she crashed with a Nissan Kicks heading north. 2 people in the Nissan were also transported to GRMC. Their condition is not known at this time. Stay tuned, more news right after the break.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
And instant prizes from Foot Locker and Burger King. Win the best-selling 2021 Toyota Corolla LE, the crossover SUV 2021 Toyota RAV4 LE, and the dynamic luxury SUV 2021 BMW X1. The more you shop, the more chance to win. In the Micronesia Malls, shop and win.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens, it's a beautiful day. We rely on the people we trust, it's a beautiful, who we can always count on, and the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need wherever you are. Gov Guam employees, retirees, and survivors, enroll today.
Hi, my name is Justine Chu.
Jim Pamplona.
Alexis Sublan. I'm Minami Kramer, and I'm a GTA youth leader.
Because of GTA, I was able to go to Interlaken, a summer music camp over the summer, and I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity. It helped me pay for my college tuition with a scholarship.
Benefits, including a free phone and a year of free service.
If you're someone who wants to inspire others, help others, and become a better person, this is for you.
Become a GTA youth leader today.
It's a special delivery to your inbox every week with your KUAM News Roundup, program advisories, and promotions. Sign up for the weekly KUAM Digital Digest today on KUAM.com.
The Guam Department of Education clarified the governor's executive order suspending face-to-face instruction. Governor Leon Guerrero's most recent executive order, released a week ago, which suspended in-person instruction for pre-kindergarten through the 12th grade, did not detail how long the suspension will be. But according to GDOE Superintendent John Fernandez, the governor mentioned that the suspension would likely take 2 to 3 weeks at a minimum. However, there is no timeline on when students will return to their classrooms physically, according to the order. Fernandez said in an interview with KUAM News that they are already planning for different scenarios, like the possibility of students returning to schools in cohorts.
So we are planning for that potential return. Our end goal is to bring all of our students back for 5 days of instruction. Ultimately, that's what where we really need to get to. But we are also planning for different scenarios, including the possibility of returning to school in cohorts, if that will help, get us back to school face to face, and also help us slowly reopen, now that we're currently shut down. So it is one of the options that we would present to the governor as part of our push to return to face-to-face learning once the community is in a safer position.
Parents needing more information can email info@gdoe.net. Over in local court, a competency hearing was scheduled for murder defendant John Richard Bass III. The 27-year-old is accused of murdering 39-year-old Virginia Lagutnia and stabbing a 19-year-old woman at the Hotel Mayana back in June. He was the subject of an extensive manhunt and was captured in Jigo the following day. He pleaded not guilty by reason of mental illness. His next hearing is scheduled for September 22nd at 9 a.m. He may have initially admitted to committing the crime, but Vicente Guerrero Perez pled not guilty to bank robbery in district court. Perez is accused of robberying approximately $1,500 from First Hawaiian Bank at Compadres Mall on August 13th. According to court documents, after handing a note demanding money from a teller, he walked over to King's restaurant next door and ordered food. Investigators located Perez, who was checked into Guam Behavioral Health days later. Court documents say he knew it was wrong to rob the bank. However, he wanted to be caught, and that was the reason he went next door to eat and wait for the police to arrive. However, when he felt the police were taking too long, he left. Trial is scheduled for November 9th before Chief Judge Francis Taitico Gatewood. Virgin Orbit is one step closer to acquiring a launch operator's license for its Launcher One operations from Andersen Air Force Base. The Federal Aviation Administration has completed its final environmental assessment and found no significant impact. This includes no significant impact to air quality, noise, water resources, and to cultural resources. Virgin Orbit plans to conduct a maximum of 25 launches using its Boeing 747-41 carrier aircraft and Launcher One rocket over the next 5 years, with a maximum of 10 launches in any 1 year during that period. The company still has to meet FAA safety risk and financial responsibility requirements. To raise awareness of water safety and protect against illegal poaching, the Bureau of Statistics and Plans has set up their first sign of the project at Ipao Beach to ensure recreational users and beachgoers are equipped and aware of important water safety and dangerous marine life precautions. Here's more. Job seekers will have an opportunity to speak with employers from across the island as the Gania Shopping Center is hosting a job fair tomorrow. It's perfect timing for dozens of Guamanians as the pandemic unemployment assistance is scheduled to conclude on Saturday, September 4th. According to a Gania Shopping Center promotions coordinator, Carissa Espinosa, some of the employers participants can expect to see are Waizao Animal Hospital, Shiro Guam, SM Islands, Guam Army National Guard, among others. Get back to the grind with the Agania Shopping Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The National Weather Service Guam Weather Forecast Office is keeping an eye on a pair of tropical disturbances in the area. A weak tropical disturbance south of Guam is generating showers and thunderstorms across Chuuk and Pohnpei. Showers are expected to spread over the Marianas this weekend. The disturbance is forecast to move slowly west today through Saturday. Another disturbance is expected near Guam by Sunday, posing no direct threat other than rainy weather. For Guam, relatively drier weather and gentle trade winds will continue through this afternoon. Showers are expected to increase tonight as a surface trough through the disturbance approaches. Bouts of scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms at times are expected through the weekend. The wettest period is expected to be Saturday night into early Sunday. Brief but gusty winds from an east to southerly direction are possible late Saturday into early Sunday morning. While major impact from the disturbances are expected for the Marianas, the community is advised to stay up to date with the latest information and prepare for a rainy weekend. Those living in flood-prone areas should take action, clear drainage areas, and unblock clogged storm drains in your area to minimize flooding. Sports is up next, and still to come, your Coastal and Creamery birthday shoutouts.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
You can count on me. You can count on me for life. Cheers to a good life, creating those better days through each and every phase. Keep your roots in the ground. Don't need to worry, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can count on me. You can count on me for life. Whoa.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Clutch Guam for the Basketball is Art project was awarded $201,940 from the governor's $919,997 for sports activities. The grant was part of the $36.9 million awarded for youth and education programs. The organization will be partnering with mural artists around the island to paint basketball courts in the different villages.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor for, and the rest of the review panel for awarding this project to us. I think it's going to be a great thing for the community and getting the kids back into the right, mental mindset of getting out, being physically active, especially, during this pandemic. But anyways, the name of the project is titled Basketball is Art. And this is going to be a collaborative project with community leaders, We're also collaborating with mural artists from around the island. And in a nutshell, what the project is going to entail is we're going to select 10 basketball courts around the island. We're going to have murals painted on the court. And in addition to that, we're going to be running three-on-three youth tournaments for high school kids throughout each village.
Once the murals are completed, the opening ceremony will kick off with the basketball tournaments. Jerseys will be provided free of charge to each participant.
From our side of things, it's finding these courts that are doable and getting murals painted. And then at the same time, we want to select courts that, have life and culture around it. So, when the pandemic hit and, all these gyms were closed down, you kind of see that people went back to the street ball and getting back into the community. So we're just really excited to get this project started.
The tournaments will be school-based, with each village being represented to celebrate the revitalized courts.
You get the community together and you do things that's for the common good of that particular community. People just naturally come in with a sense of pride, a sense of ownership, right? And, out here on the island, man, there's a lot of village pride out here. So when there's a project being done that's, great for the kids, great for sporting activities, I'm sure that the community will follow suit and helping to kind of take care of the court, holding people accountable, and that those are some of the things that we're hoping that will just naturally fall in place.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
100% truck, 100% Jeep. Experience next-level off-roading on your new Jeep Gladiator, the most capable off-road midsize pickup truck crafted for adventure, equipped with best-in-class towing capacity, legendary 4x4 Jeep capability, and backed by Guam's only lifetime powertrain warranty. Drive home in a 2021 Jeep Gladiator today, starting as low as $315 per paycheck during Jeep Adventure Days. Visit CarsPlusGuam.com to get pre-approved online today. Terms and conditions apply. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Welcome back. It's another week of Uno Go's promotion called Office Party on Demand. Check out this week's winner from Advanced Management.
It's Friday, and it's time for another awesome food delivery from Uno Go to the hardworking team at Advanced Management, who was treated to a special office luncheon today, courtesy of Pika's. This week's winner is Kevin Kanata.
Being that the pandemic has really affected all of us, and everybody's been, really hit by it. AMI, when it started, and to this very day, AMI has ran towards the pandemic. We didn't run away from it. We never lost work. We all came as one, and we were out here to fight the pandemic itself, from disinfecting to just doing what we can to help hopefully get rid of this. I mean, from the very beginning, we quote unquote ran towards the fire. Everybody here in this whole company has really put their effort and their heart and soul into helping us try and kill this kind of pandemic. But yeah, so it's all AMI as one, as a family.
The all-inclusive lunch was delivered hot and fresh, and Kevin was grateful to be able to share it with his Advanced Management family.
Here's a little treat for everybody who's put in such hard work. Many hours, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been put into this, to our efforts.
Congratulations, Kevin. Now, if you want to win, you still have time. To enter your team, all you have to do is register on the Uno Go app or website, Follow Unago Guam on Facebook or Instagram and send a direct message with your name, contact, and email address. Good luck!
And before we close out the news tonight, it's now time to say happy birthday with Jason Solis.
It is the beginning of the 3-day weekend, everybody, so happy birthday on this September 3rd to Harmony Borja. Wishing Little Miss Harmony a happy 11th birthday. Enjoy your special day, sweetie. Love always, coming from the family. And join me in wishing a very harmonious birthday to Nicolette Femi Balbin, who celebrates birthday number 8 this year. Your birthday shout out says, you are amazing, loving, creative, and blessed with artistic talent. You are growing up too fast. Have a great and blessed happy birthday. We love you. Say Mom, Dad, Rodian, Nate, Rain, Grandma Balbin, Auntie Sandy, Auntie Jeannie, and your cousins Francois and Christian, Grandpa Cabrera, Gucci, and Cap. Nicolette and Harmony, today is your extra special birthday shout out, and we celebrate the both of you. And we wish you and all your family good health, good fortune, and please stay safe. Happy birthday.
Remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online at KUAM.com. Please make sure to include with your photo your name and birth date. And it's that time of the week where we announce the winner of a yummy Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake.
This week's winner of a yummy Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake is John Roy Ungakta, who's born on August 28th. John, happy birthday, extended birthday from all of us at KUM. And we'll be in touch with you to let you know when you can get your prize. But you just want to lay low for a few days. Don't worry. It's still going to be delicious, still going to be cold, and it is all yours. And we'll let you know when you can get it. But happy extended birthday. You are this week's winner. Stay safe and have a great one.
That's going to do it for us here on Primetime. Guahusi Isaiah again. Thanks for watching. Good night and have a safe weekend.